Hey everybody, welcome back to our Little Mountain Life. My name is Don, and you're about to find out about the latest additions to our new homestead. Stick around. So before we get to the new additions on our homestead, we've got a lot of new subscribers, and this is probably your first time watching one of our videos as well. So the quick Cliff Notes version about our family. We're a younger family. We got 2 little daughters, age 4 and 6. My wife, Natalie, is an audiobook narrator. Maybe you've heard her on Audible. She does an amazing job. I'm finishing up a career as a middle school band director. This is actually going to be the last month that I am teaching, at least virtually. We have recently made the decision for me to stay home full time and spend more time with our girls, helping them do the things they need to do with school, and really focusing a lot of time finishing our pole barn house and doing all the things to get this homestead really started. We have a friend up in Vermont with a duck and goose farm. His name is Mogan Gold from Goldshaw Farm. He's got a really awesome YouTube channel, does a really great job telling stories about his homestead and the animals that he has. And he reached out about a month ago asking if we'd be interested in trying to hatch duck eggs. In classic Don fashion, I said yes to something that I probably didn't have time for, but I figured it'd be a really cool adventure to try something new and hopefully get a different variety of eggs on our homestead. So about a month ago, Morgan sent us 13 duck eggs in the mail, and I went and grabbed those and brought them home. And set up our very first incubator. We had never had an incubator before. It was a brand new experience, never hatched anything. So we are complete newbies at this. I had no idea how well this would go. I did a lot of research, reading all the different forums, watching all the different videos, because that's how you learn anything, watching YouTube, and just thought we'd give it our best try. And along the way, we did all the things that you do. We candled the eggs, trying to see what kind of growth was happening inside. All right, so we are inside of my grow room. Again, I can turn off the lights in here. And we have all 13 of our duck eggs here. So we're gonna use Mommy's flashlight on her phone. I'm gonna hold the eggs over the light, okay? And we're gonna see if we can see life inside. All right, I'm gonna turn off the light. Here we go. All right, here's number 2. Evelyn.
Ooh, Effie, I can't see. So I think there might.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What's that?
I think there's a duck in because I see some lines.
What are the lines called?
It's,
Those are veins. Those are blood vessels.
yeah. Yes, there's blood vessels.
More blood vessels, more growth. Okay.
I think there's one in there too. Eggs.
Yeah, so we have 13 eggs in here. We have 12 that absolutely have some growth inside with some blood vessels, which is really exciting. We had a cheaper end incubator, and so to be sure about the temperature and the humidity inside of the incubator, I purchased a little standalone Wi-Fi enabled humidity and temperature reader, so I could look at my phone and make sure that we are within the right parameters for the duck hatching. And so we followed that. We didn't have a automatic egg turner inside that incubator, so I made sure 3 times a day to rotate those eggs and keep those going. And eventually we got to day 26 when our very first ducks started to hatch. Hey guys, so it's Saturday, May 9th, and today is day 26 of our duck egg incubation. At this point in time, all the things I've read online say to decrease slightly the temperature and increase the humidity. I noticed last night before we went to bed that I can already see some little cracks in the eggs where they're trying to peck through there. So I'm going to try to do this really, really quick. I do want to get the humidity up, but I don't want to disrupt the process. So I'm going to open up this incubator really quick, get some more water in there, and I think we might see some ducks coming out of some eggs later on today. It was so cool seeing these new ducklings starting to hatch. The girls were so excited, Natalie was excited. It was just a really cool time. You know, you have all that time, the suspense, the build-up, 26 days in an incubator in a little box, and you're just watching and waiting. And finally, it was happening. All right, pardon the weird lighting. It's actually dark outside and we don't have a light in this bedroom yet. So I have a giant flashlight. Anyhow, we have, after the first day of hatching, we have 4 baby ducks that have successfully hatched. One of them happened way early in the morning, and then 3 soon followed thereafter, going up until about lunchtime. The 4th one hatched out. We really wanted to get them out into like a little small temporary brooder just to kind of get them out of there. But I've done a lot of research, a lot of reading, and they say the more you open that lid to the incubator, the more you risk taking out the humidity and making the shells too hard for the remaining ducks to peck through and hatch. So we're leaving them. They can sustain themselves in there based off of the nutrients from inside the egg. They should be fine. So we're back over here to the incubator, and we have 6 that have hatched so far. We still have about 24 hours of possible activity. So I'm gonna get these out really quick and get the cover back on, and then hopefully we'll have round 2. All right, so we are inside of our living room right now. And this is the brooder I have set up for the ducks. This is a very temporary brooder. This is just going to be their house for about 2 days until we finish the hatching process. And then we will take them outside to the chicken coop where I have another brooder set up for them. They got their heat lamp, they've got their water over here, they've got food there, and let's go make the move. All right, so the whole family's here. We're gonna get these ducks moved out of the incubator.
Operation Release the Quacken.
Release the Quacken! Oh my god! So we have to do it as quick as possible because it might kill the other eggs because the. Can I do
Oh, it's too slippery for them.
They're slipping.
I'm gonna.
Uh-oh.
Should I leave this?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna take it out.
Uh-oh. They're slipping
That's
so
it.
much.
All right.
Okay. All right, let's take them over here. Okay, babies. 1.
I don't want to hold them. That's
3.
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
They're so cute.
they're so cute.
Away from you. They don't want to.
Water. Water. Oh no, come back. Oh, your face. Water. Did you get water? Who didn't get? Was
No,
it you?
this one didn't get water in that one.
I don't remember. They moved. Get water.
So normally that one we wouldn't take out of the incubator just yet, but
We don't want to have to open it
we
again.
don't want to have to open the incubator again.
All right, babies.
All right, get warm.
Get nice and warm. Get nice and toasty.
Oh my gosh, could they be cuter?
Hey, baby ducky ducky. Ducky ducky. You're so cute. I pee on Mommy's floor.
Oh. It's okay.
What are you doing? He's hiding.
Peekaboo. It's okay.
All right, so we are on day 29.
Oh, they're running around in there.
We've got 6 in a little temporary brooder in the living room that have been doing well. We played with them a little bit this morning, and we have 2 in the incubator now. One hatched last night, and then the other one hatched early this morning. And we're gonna right now take these 2 out, move them to the brooder, and then kind of see if the other eggs are still viable, if there's been any progress made with those. If there is, we'll put the cover back on really quick, and if not, we'll call this hatching finished. So we just want to say thanks again to Morgan at Goldshaw Farm for sending us these amazing little ducklings. They are just an amazing addition to our homestead. They are the cutest things in the world. And hopefully before too long, they'll be providing nice and nutritious new eggs for our family to enjoy.
I hope you're having fun.